And nigga, be real to yourself before you real with anybody else. Gang was the big old deal, man. We back on my second channel. I know it's been a minute since I've been in it, man. I've been moving into my new apartment, traveling, still on the road grinding, man. But I promise y'all, man, we finna start running it back, crack it on here. So all my solid supporters, man, you know how we do it, man. Let's fall in. So today we got Jaguar Wright. You know what I'm saying? She's been blowing the whistle on everybody in the industry. She's definitely taking the same road as Cat Williams, but y'all gotta understand something, homie. Jaguar is just not no conspiracy theorist. This woman have actually been in the industry. She got hits. She didn't work with every top tier African American artist that's in the industry. So let's check out what she doing, man. We're gonna have to pray for her, man, because what she's doing is she's opening up Pandora's box for herself. And they're trying to downplay her and call her crazy, but a lot of shady shit that's been happening behind the doors, they calling in like cancel this broad, man. So let's see what they standing on, gang. Let's go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
We got Jaguar Wright in the flesh digitally. Piers Morgan Uncensored Show. Now, this is a big deal right here. Now, why is this such a big deal? Because Piers Morgan respectfully has a very large platform. Like, this video was posted 4 hours ago and it already has 336,000 views. So we already know this video right here is definitely going to reach 1 million and most likely hit multiple millions. Piers Morgan has interviewed Andrew Tate, Jordan Peterson, and a lot of other. Kanye West has been on his show before. So this right here is pretty big just for the fact that Jaguar Wright has made it to a platform where, she says things that definitely don't go along with the agenda of mainstream media when it comes to these celebrities. And I already know she's still going to talk her shit. She's still going to tell the truth. And she just looks prepared. I mean, look at her. She got some fat earrings on with the shade. She looks locked in. So let's hear what Jaguar Wright has to say in this video right here. You know how they have like the timestamps on YouTube. So it seems off like the first segment. She's saying that Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters.
I'm going to start with you. You've been called a whistleblower. You knew Sean Diddy Combs for a long time. You attended a number of his infamous parties. And in 2022, you made headlines after comments where you called him a sex trafficker. And in response, you were called crazy and jealous.
In 2022.
Do you feel vindicated by the events of the last few weeks?
No, not at all. Because he's just the beginning. Until him and his cohorts are all held to account.
Are you afraid you'll have to downsize your business if you don't turn things around? If so, then I have something for you.
Count publicly and legally. The victims, they're not safe.
How bad was it?
That's what I care about. I care about the victims.
No, I understand. How bad was it, do you think, what was going on?
I'm going to tell you right now that me, as a woman who has been in the industry for over 30 years, I've been performing live since I was 13. My first handler was McKinley Horton. I come to find out 25 years later that a scar that was on his face with a very elaborate story he gave me was put there by a woman who he assaulted. To live through these things and hear your elders in the business, people like Patti LaBelle say, just avoid him, honey. And being taught to be just avoid him, honey. It's not good enough. Not when you live through these things, you're still suffering the PTSD created by all of this, and you're talking to a victim that's 20 years younger than you, and she's telling you the exact same thing that happened to you.
So
you want to know why there's no vindication for me? Because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond.
Oh, man.
If
Jaguar Wright saying it changes now, that means it changes now. That means it changes now. I already know all the folks up in their 50s, 40s and 50s that grew up listening to Jay-Z and Diddy. They were the most influential figures during that time when it came to the hip hop industry. I know they just in shock, thinking about how they real life booty clappers. Let's continue.
No choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades.
Hey, man. Hey, catch and see. What y'all don't, everybody got to understand this, man. Everybody got to understand. She got blackballed out the industry. You got to realize, homie, y'all done turned this woman into an angry black woman. Y'all start playing with her money. Once they started playing with Jaguar Wright money, oh, man, everything just, look, she was unapproachable. She wasn't a yes wife. You know what I'm saying? Because she was married. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't just one of the girls who just take it up the back door and just say, okay, just be gentle next time. Nah, Jaguar Wright, she played the industry role as long as she could, and then she just couldn't do it no more. You see what I'm saying? And once she wasn't willing to fall in suit, everybody came behind her and made her look delusional, crazy, and had suffered from mental issues. But Jaguar Wright been right this whole time. Y'all got to realize she been saying these allegations about Diddy, Jay-Z. This was in 2021. Actually, not 22, but 2021. She went on that hiatus saying, oh, Jay-Z this and allegedly Jay-Z that. Sean Combs, he did this, he did that. Y'all got to look at the playing field, man. It's a lot of dots that need to be connected to why she's acting like this. She ain't doing this for no reason, bro. Don't nobody get on no platform and say, hey, I'm going to make these lies up for free and for nothing. The people that interview her know that she has to have some type of saying or collection to what she's saying, gang. You see what I'm saying? They play with that girl money. And now that they won't give it back, it's over. She about to expose the whole industry. Let's go.
It must stop.
There's been obviously a lot of
cruelty-free artistry.
Right. There's been a lot of rumor mill about what has happened in the rap world. A lot of allegations that the misogyny in the lyrics clearly was based on a general misogyny towards women away from the music. And that clearly seems to have been borne out by these charges against Diddy, which if he's found guilty of all this, he's never coming out of prison. How dangerous do you think?
Thank God.
How dangerous do you think he is as a person?
I think he's one of the most dangerous people I've ever met. A lot of people have been questioning, well, she doesn't really know him. She has no knowledge of him. She doesn't have a picture with him. I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone.
At Byberg, we're experts in small business insurance. We think
knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years. He's been covered and protected by not only Clive Davis, but Lucian Grange. He was selected to be the demon that he is, to keep the culture in line so the industry could continue to rape it for all of its precious jewels.
What?
We have too many lost.
Oh my
The
God.
list of
Hey, listen,
lost
homie.
is
Let me tell y'all some game, man. You cannot go on the masses platform. Hey, the platform that she's on is one of the biggest platforms. Like Jaguar Wright made it to the top tier. That's Pier Morgan. You see what I'm saying? Everybody been on that platform. Every top dog African American, that's somebody that's billionaires and millionaires, get to his stage, and for some reason they got Jaguar Wright right there. You see what I'm saying? And you better believe, make no doubt about it, she definitely know how to communicate, articulate her words. She's very persuasive. Shit, hell, some people say she paint pictures like Picasso. You know what I'm saying? The way she elaborate, my nigga, she got that. Make no doubt about it. But when we look at this right here, this is definitely bad. The way you don't put somebody like Jaguar. See, what you do with Jaguar Wright, let me tell y'all something, homie. This is somebody, man, you put her down before she get to that level. I'm not saying physically, but you block her opportunities. If you want to stop somebody like that, you don't let her get to the masses. You keep her at them low podcast levels. Because the moment that you get her to the top, look, take off. I don't even know how many views this is, but make no doubt about it, homie. Jaguar Wright has a lot of views just talking to, look at the word she's using. She calling these dudes monsters. And they was groomed like this. And not only is she going after the ones that's in place now, but she's also identifying the people who might have turned these dudes out. Come on, man. A lot of these dudes are do. Man, look, let me tell y'all something right now. Man, one of them top dogs come get you 250,000. Man, you talking about shit, nigga, $250,000? Nigga, you, man, come on, man. You niggas will sell your soul for $250,000. Let's be honest, bro. A lot of you dudes, but knowing what comes with it is going to be a lot of things that you know you wouldn't compromise doing if you was broke and somebody played you like that. I'm not going to go down a list, but you better believe that some of you dudes for you know, $250,000, you know what I'm saying, you might have to go to a all thong party full of, you know, your same species. You know what I'm saying? And some of you dudes will, hey man, I was there, man. It was $250,000, but I didn't touch nothing. Nobody touched me. Some of you dudes would definitely go out like that. And it's definitely jam bad. Make no doubt about it. But cuz y'all, man, hey, listen. Now that she's on this platform right here, man, everybody finna start dialing in on her, bro. Everybody finna want to talk to Jaguar Wright. Like, this is it. Like, and once they open up that door just a little bit, and you get up in that thing, and you do your big one, you do your 1, 2. Come on, guy. Yeah, she up in there. Let's go.
It's ridiculous. And everyone knows Diddy was selected for this job.
Nah, because Jaguar Wright is really spitting crazy right now. She's really breaking it down to a new group of people that have like never really looked into Diddy and what he's been doing. She broke it down to the point with Clive Davis and Lucian Grange, where they're actually the owners of the label. Those are the individuals that are really evil. Those are the people that taught Diddy how to manipulate, how to control, how to abuse, how to psychologically damage people so they feel as if they need him, so he can get away with the things that he's been getting away with for so long.
He's the Judas.
Judas.
Do you think that if he's cornered in the way that he's been now, that he may start revealing things about other people?
He has no choice. His ego and his drug addiction won't allow him to do anything different. Anybody who thinks he's not going to talk is crazy. The simple fact that he's not saying more now only means that the people who have been protecting him all along, who put him in position to be such a horror to the Black community, still find value in him. He's got everybody on tape. They all know it.
It's bad, bro.
For those who were never at these freak-off parties, what were they like?
See, this is the thing. Everything that I'm about to say to you is not my firsthand knowledge. It is my firsthand witness account experience. I was a sex worker. I was a dominatrix before I got my record deal. That's how I know how the dark world and the sex world and the entertainment world run hand in hand. That's why the movie Blink Twice is so important.
Nah, it is.
Salute.
Wow. So for y'all that, you know, I mean, hey, we grown men. Anybody watching this, if you don't know what a dominatrix is, then man, by God, man, hey, she tell you that, you better tell her you go bop her in her face. Listen, if not, she's going to dominate you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Some of these dudes like that. They say it starts off with the toes. You know what I'm saying? If a girl make you get on your knees and suck her toes and shit, nigga, that's a form of dominatrix, bro. I know a lot of you dudes are feet lovers and all that. Hey, I ain't judging, nigga. I ain't gonna be the reason if you go to heaven or hell, nigga. It's all bad, gang. Let's go.
To Zoe Kravitz.
I'm not gonna lie. I watched the movie, and if Jaguar Wright explained that she was a part of that world and she's validifying that movie, that makes that movie right there that much more credible on what goes on. And it is absolutely, it's triggering. I'm not gonna lie. It is triggering. But like I said, it's the world we live in. Jaguar Wright's official. She over here holding a lighter on freaking. Gotta love it.
World run hand in hand. That's why the movie Blink Twice is so important. Salute to Zoe Kravitz. The sex workers that I have worked with throughout the years and continue to work with even to this day have worn hidden cameras. I have my own tapes. I've seen what they do. The ritualistic.
Generate sampler. All right, so let's see what happens.
Behaviors, the drugging, putting girls in the suitcases, dumping them in alleyways. It's horrifying. And it's all done under the protection of this is going to be paid off. There's another NDA. This is going to be.
Man, hey, listen, man. Hey, nigga, it's like she writing a movie script when she talking, bro. When she talking, it sounds like she writing a movie script, gang. There's a lot of conscious people in the world that will probably mourn or have empathy based upon her allegations. Now, this is alleged, my nigga. This is not facts. This is not something that we got concrete evidence to. But you know, when we're dealing with you know, conspiracy theory and conflict and you know, chaos, she's at the top tier of addressing and expressing that shit, man. So watch how she elaborate on this motherfucking live, man, and just peep out her story. Let's go.
It's terrible.
Nah, suitcase though. I would have never thought about that. A damn suitcase? Y'all out here stuffing girls in suitcase? Oh my gosh. But I'm not gonna lie, Jaguar, if you over here lacing these other workers with the hidden cameras to actually catch the people that are, you know, on the other end, doing what they do, trafficking and all that, you on some real G.I. Joe shit. I'm not gonna lie. She out here like really like combating the evil for real.
It seems to have been something that a lot of people knew about, but people were simply too scared to talk about.
Everyone knows. And every person that's sitting there trying to act surprised knows very well. The whole point of this, like Cat Williams said when he sat with Shay Shay earlier this year, the whole point of this is for them in a coordinated effort to pretend like none of it is real for the public's perception. But everyone knows what's going on, and it's been going on for years. It's been going on before Diddy. See, people keep looking at him like he's the Sputnik that came out of nowhere. This is someone who was designed to be what he is. We got to stop making Diddies.
Stop.
And if we're going to do that, then we got to go back. We got to go back to even further the mentors of these people. Because Diddy was taught how to do what he does systematically. And Clyde Davis has been his greatest teacher.
Look, Clive Davis is not here to respond to that, nor is Jay-Z. But a lot of people, famous people in the music industry, have been notable, like I say, by their silence so far. It's also been notable that since the MeToo campaign began in 2017, the music industry has largely avoided the same scrutiny that other industries have had. Why do you think that is?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Since MeToo began in 2017, the music industry has largely avoided the same kind of scrutiny that other industries have had. Why do you think that is?
Well, because the Me Too movement was a ruse. It was a setup. It was a scam. I'm saying that now, publicly. Dream Hampton spearheaded the Surviving R. Kelly campaign, which fueled the Me Too campaign. And that was all funded by Sean Carter to make sure that Robert Kelly went to jail. Get his lick back. Why is nobody understanding that Dream Hampton was being financed and ran by Sean Carter? They were able to go and get all of these witnesses because he was there with Robert Kelly. How does Jay-Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing.
Yeah.
Do you need a loan for your business? Well, if you've been around for over a year, I'm about to show you how to get up to.
Y'all gotta understand, man. See, Jay-Z allegedly, you remember Aaliyah was 16 years old. Don't get it twisted. Aaliyah was still a child. She was a minor at that age. She was traveling on the road with grown men at that time. Now, we seen pictures with Aaliyah and Jay-Z, man. You know what I'm saying? We seen pictures with Dame Dash and Aaliyah. We seen pictures with R. Kelly and Aaliyah. Remember, R. Kelly and Aaliyah came out with that song called Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. If y'all remember Age Ain't, this is for the ones that grew up, that was, in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? You was a teenager or a kid. Y'all remember, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. And that was when R. Kelly wrote that for Aaliyah. She was a child at that time. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of R. Kelly music, it was hidden decoded information inside that shit, bro. You see what I'm saying? Jaguar Wright been around for the longest, bro. What happened was they pissed her off. Hey, listen, y'all start messing with her money. She wasn't gonna keep her mouth closed. They decided they wanted to X her out the industry, and she was hot. She watched a lot of her peers pass her by when she was the top talented person at that time. Yeah, man, it's a funny way how the industry make you play ball game. Let's go.
To see what's right there. If the Me Too movement were real, why aren't they speaking now? They've also been very quiet in this time of the diddler's downfall.
Jaguar,
guess they're on vacation.
If this goes to court, Jaguar, do you think the world is going to be shocked by?
Oh, good look! I didn't even see that.
No, absolutely.
Fix that.
I just don't know why they are. It's been happening in front of everyone's faces for decades. For decades.
How many victims?
What's the difference between me and Judy Garland? Social media.
How many victims?
There was none for her.
How many victims potentially do you think there could be?
thousands.
Damn.
I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself. I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well.
Oh, now we get into the source. Now we get into the source. Uh-oh. Jay-Z and Beyoncé. They're up next. It's insane to me how everyone praises. It's insane to me how everyone praises them. How can you praise another human being when God is the only individual worthy of praise? Bro. But yeah, they're up next. Hopefully that shifts people's mentality and perception of giving someone praise, to actually find the real being to give praise to, which is God.
Has done to them, but his wife as well. Has done to them, who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim?
Keeping people against their will.
And Beyonce is just straight up known as a witch. People in the industry understand that. Other witches understand that she is a witch. If you don't understand a witch goes directly against what God wants. The way a witch is God's enemy at the end of the day. It's the wicked.
Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane. Unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about, Pierce.
Listen, like I said, Jay-Z and Beyoncé are not here, unfortunately, to respond to that.
I know. I'm just being honest with you.
You're perfectly entitled to your views, obviously. Kim Porter,
yes.
A new book claims that Diddy may have been involved in her early death. What do you think of that?
I think people should really look into that more. I am friends with Albie Shore. I love him. I love his children. I knew Kim. We used to all hang out together at the Kit Kat Club back in the mid-90s when Diddy was first starting his reign. I watched that whole thing happen.
Y'all gotta realize, man, some of this shit, it's like, man, come on, man, you a dollar late and a quarter short. Because at the end of the day, these dudes have lived a full life. Jay-Z have lived a very luxury millionaire, billionaire life, who comes from the hood. Puff Daddy, millionaire, billionaire life. Kanye, millionaire, billionaire life. A lot of these dudes that's supposed to be our cultural leaders, them dudes done had some long money. You see what I'm saying? Having 2-3 assistants, riding fancy cars, buying Bugattis and yachts and Turk and Caicos and Dubai. These dudes, listen, at this point, they know, man, you can't take this money with you. So whatever happens is a lot of these dudes are finna get swept out so the next generation could come in. You can't keep the same people in place forever. People are going to departure this earth. So, I think it's gonna be a tornado effect. Everybody finna get hit from the top and they finna start lifting up some more people. And I believe 50 Cent is going to be the next big thing that's going to be our culture leader. That's just where I stand on, bro. Let's go.
And everything that Albert has been through, every attempt on his life that has been ignored by the authorities, it all leads back to Diddy. And everyone knows it. The wiretapping of the phones, putting AirTag on children during visits.
The future of fast food automation is here. Hi, I'm Yusuke of Miso Robotics. Our fry
These are normal practices that these people do.
Jaguar, I've got to leave it there. I really appreciate you joining me. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. And thank you for caring.
I do care. Thank you very much. Well, I'm joined now by the host of Vlad TV, DJ Vlad.
I'm not gonna lie, Jaguar did her thing. Per usual, though. Per usual. She out here talking her stuff. She said that she has 3 direct victims and witnesses as to what Jay-Z and Beyoncé, did to them. Which is not, for me, it's not surprising. I don't think this is stuff I've been also talking about since freaking 2023, 2022. Like photos like this reveals a lot about a person's belief system. This is Jay-Z right here, having some type of moment with a very well-known witch, which goes by Marina Abramovich. That's her name. Look at her, completely sinister, looking like she's straight out of a horror movie. When you see stuff like this, you genuinely have to question, why in the world would someone believe that Jay-Z actually worships the true and living God? I mean, this photo right here would definitely represent that he worships and works for the devil, period. Now, if you think about this, if you know how a marriage is handled, most of the time, if someone marries another individual, they definitely have very, very similar and close belief systems. That's just the fact of the matter. I think that's why most people would be together for such a long amount of time. And then we have Beyonce right here, who dresses as, which is called an Ifa, if I'm not mistaken, which is some sort of goddess, false god. All has to do with witchcraft and the whole 9 yards. But I mean, after seeing these 2 photos right here, I mean, everything about them is like, that you definitely can't lean more towards the side as if they're just righteous individuals or as if they're even trying to live a more righteous lifestyle. So when Jaguar Wright is making claims like that, claiming that she has 3 witnesses and these witnesses have, these victims/witnesses have went through a lot of things with Jay-Z and Beyonce, you have to think about these photos. It is like, this is something you have to think about. It's the only thing that pops into my mind. Hey guys, comment down below your thoughts about this entire situation right here, because I do read your comments and I enjoy.
So we gonna leave it like that. So yeah, man, shout out to that boy Jacob, man, for the fire reaction, man. Y'all know how I get down, man. I'm running it up on this channel. I'm back, man. I've been traveling, trying to get my new place together, man. So y'all just be patient with me. We definitely finna go mainstream on this channel as well. But I'll see y'all on the next video in a little bit, man. All right, peace.